So if you're wondering why I'm wearing the same outfit as I did on my Victoria Park video, it's because I filmed this video on the same day when I was out. So welcome to Travelling Matt. If you've been here before, welcome. If you haven't, nice to see you, and hopefully you'd enjoy yourself. So today I'm going to go, actually this evening I should say, I'm going to central London, and I'm going to the Holborn end of central London mainly, and I'm going to hopefully get to view the outside, maybe go in 4 or 5 pubs, historic pubs, and then talk about them and put some comments in later on. But I've got my list and I'm ready to go, but it's still early and I'm a tightwad and I can't be bothered paying congestion charge for used lot. So it's now 4:30. Hey, I will not give Khan my money. You know what I mean? So they're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna wait until 6:30 when I can go into central London, and I'm gonna film the videos for you guys. I'm sure you agree. You know, man, poor them, innit? So anyway, I'm gonna go and get some dinner, and then I'm gonna wait until the time. But I need to go this way to go that way. Right, ciao, Matteo. Wait, here you go. Break of a shot. Yes. What do you say, babes? Come on. Here we go. Old school bangers, like bangers and mash, no trash. Here we go. Roundabout another weird. Oh my days, why do I do this to myself? Look what I got to go through without running her over. One is a 7-foot width. Look, just there, look. Come on, Matt Mobile, you can do this. Eminem. Rat scraping. Lovely. Because I'm a bad man. We are going somewhere. We are going to check out a pub which is quite local to here, which has a massive, big, 2 pubs actually I'm going to check out now. The first one is going to be called The Blind Beggar. You may have heard about it if you know anything about the Craze. The Craze killed Johnny the Hat there, and some of them my dad used to drink as well, funny enough. My dad used to hang out with them. So we're going to get there now, and then I'm going to come back and then go to the Royal Oak, another pub owned by the Craze, but also is a historic London pub. So yeah, so I thought I'd start in Whitechapel, Jack the Ripper land, and then go back to central London. What do you think? You know what? I really spoil you people, you know that. I really, 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 really do. I really spoil you. And, you know, I'll leave it at that, you know. I'll see you in a minute. I'll let you know when I'm close. But I'm lying again. There's 3 I'm going to show you out in Whitechapel. There's a Blind Beggar, there's a Salomon and Bull, which I'm going to show you, which has links to hangings in London, and I'm going to show you the Royal Oak. So yeah, I just realised I forgot about there was a pub back there. I sound like some alcoholic, didn't I? Like I know about all these pubs. I know about them because I used to hang out around here. These used to be my area, so I pretty much know that it's quite historic around here. So I thought I'd share with you. But look at this building. It wasn't here when I grew up. The blue building there. So I'm trying to remember if it's. We're trying to remember. It is. Oh, he is right. Not here, but this idiot's going. So it's going in the wrong entrance. years as well. Don't know if I can hustle down that way. Yeah. Can you remember? Watch out, John. I think I could turn right. Well, I'll follow these lot anyway. What the hell? What the hell? It's literally on this side, on the right hand side. On the right hand side of that building, that used to be a hospital. So my dad passed away. Royal London, I think it's called. And it's where I done my work experience. I'd realised I turned the wrong turn in like an idiot. No, typical dad, isn't it? But I need to go back that way. I should turn left instead of right. But it doesn't matter, it's fine. This is Jack the Ripper all over there, to the right, to the right, to the right. They Lewis, you know. So, that noise, that car rattling. Look at that contrast. The old with the new. Got holes. I got holes in different area codes. Area codes. Holes. Holes in different area codes. Area code. Blind beggar. $18.94. Site of a shooting by the Craze. Wait, no joke. There's a White Hart, which I'm going to do some research into because I don't know much about them.
I'll send you photos of mine.
So, I've just been to the Blind Beggar, and it was so surreal. Now, my dad used to drink in that pub in the 60s and 70s. It was just like really strange. I was talking to the woman in there, the bar lady. I think she's a manager. She was really lovely. She says, "You're right." I goes, "Yeah, no, it's just surreal." I goes, "It's reminiscent about my dad." I go, "My dad used to drink in there back in the day." And she said, "Oh, well, her dad used to drink in Stratford." And so when he passed away, she went into the pubs he used to drink in and just was like thinking about him. And it goes, "Yeah, it's just really well." But the problem is, my dad, he used to get into fights. And then she just burst out laughing. And I goes, "For what I know," it goes, he said your dad could hold himself in a fight. So I thought, interesting. But it was really, really nice to be in the pub in that space. But knowing that the Craze, I think Reginald killed Cornell in that pub. And I thought it was Jack the Hat, but it was actually when the Craze killed him up in Stoke Newington. So, so I'm going to the next pub. I've done the White Hart and the Blind Beggar. I'm going to go and do the Solomon and Ball. Then I'm going on to what's the other place I said? Oh, the Royal Oak. It's just really nice. And this place is a nightmare to get out. This place is a nightmare to get out of. I parked in Sainsbury's and it's crazy. Anyway, there you go. So you've probably seen this road already. The road market. It's called the flower market. Obviously it's empty. Tomorrow, this is going to be full of flowers. You see the pictures here, the red markers. That's where all the stalls are going to be. I just want to show you this pub. It's called the Royal Oak. It's in Goodnight Sweetheart. some of my video as well about Columbia Road, Flower Market. Everything from, I think it's 10 too late, just there. And it's in Goodnight Sweetheart as well. Built 1927. It was actually owned by the Crays at one point. And in the thing, but that's Duckett's Passage. But that's the pub. The Truman's. What I'm going to show you next is where Mickey Flanagan used to drink, or does drink sometimes when he's in the area. He's a Hackney boy like myself. I grew up around here, went to school round the back here. Mickey Flanagan, comedian. I put his picture up now, so you know what I'm talking about. For some reason I'm just talking about him. If you don't know who he is, he's the one who says, I'm going at or going at. That's what he's known for. So let's go and check out his pub, just up here. It's really busy, you can see it from here. Let me turn you around. So come to the Flower Market. It's starting to rain as well. Look, there's Hendy. It looked like there used to be a pub there as well. Look. They're all going to get pissed. How many of them? I'd hate to be a barman working with them people. So let me show you this. That's the hen. The hens. It's called a bird cage. Beers and L. Truman's have got a bloody monopoly on these places. So I'm going to go past and show you. It's a really nice pub actually. As I said, this is where Mickey Flanagan drinks. We cross over and it's starting to rain. And you see these like windows boarded up. I've got to head back because it's starting to rain. This is because daylight. I want to show you somewhere else as well. Just running back here. So, the frost is free. So, that's the bird cage. I don't think they want me to show it because I look like a Jedi. But over here, when I was 14, no, yeah, 14, about 14, 15, I was coming back from school with my friends, and round the back over here was a school called Daintford. And there were predominantly Indians in the school. And I was kind of fitting actually, it was just raining. And as I walked across here, I'll show you, it's starting to rain. On the corner here used to be a laundrette. And over there, we get under the tree. This wall wasn't here. Get under that tree's now. And nobody's bikes. But anyway, I was here, and as I walked through this arch here, just over there, the kids came from that way and that way, and literally as we crossed over, my mates took off in that direction, and I was left here, and I just went on the ball. When it rolled into a ball on the floor back here, and they just stamped on my head, kicked me in my back, my stomach, and no one done. People in a laundrette there, and only an old white woman come out to come and save me. A black man just walked off in that direction and done fuck all. But no lady come out and kind of like broke it up. Got home. I wanted to share this because I'm in the area and it is fitting in London pubs, because obviously people get into fights in pubs, and sometimes you get into a scrape and then you may not even intentionally want to hurt somebody, but just to lash out, and you hit them and then they fall and get themselves injured severely. end up in a coma and couldn't even die, and then you're up in a murder charge and your life is at the door. But the reason why I wanted to talk about this today is a part of my release of my past. But so when obviously I had to carry on here because it started raining outside. So when I got back to get some air in. When I got back to home, my dad was home, which is rare for my dad because he was always at work. And he goes, "What happened to you?" And I was like, "Oh, Daintford." And I explained what happened. My dad went mental. My dad went up to the school, and he hit the, what do you call it? I think he just lashed out. I don't know what happened, but I know he done something. And following day, I went into school, and my best friend, one of my closest friends, was one of the hard fighters, right? So he turned around and said, I phoned him. Yeah, no, he called me that day, and he was also my DJ. He's passed away now. God rest his soul, Kelly. And he phoned me, and I said, "What's the matter?" And he goes, "Her saying happened." And I goes, "Yeah, we got jumped by Daintford." And then he was like, "Who, what?" And they left you? And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Who was it?" So I kind of said, "Who?" He knew who they were anyway. Anyway, following day, I went in, and then obviously the guys came. No, that night they came to the house. My two friends, and well, supposed friends, came to the house, and my dad like told them to fuck off, basically. Go like before he hits them. And the following day, they turned around, all the hard fighters, literally the hardest fighters in a year. I mean, like the like it was like the dons, right? They were all waiting in a courtyard, yeah, of the school. And when I walked in, they go, "Vidal," and they pulled me aside, and then I was chatting, and it goes like, "Right, it's nothing to do with you, go, leave us now." And they just, like, as you're doing in secondary school, you get in East London, you don't leave your friends, you stand and fight with your friends, you don't run away, you know, or you make sure you go back and you make sure they're safe. They came to the house, they didn't come back to see if I was still there. I could have been killed, stabbed, but they just fucked off and left me there. This is why I didn't begin to trust a lot of people when I was at school. And they got a good hiding, you know, as you do in East London. You know, you don't stand with your friends, you're going to pay the price for it. Harsh as you think, but if you don't think that's a bit harsh, then get tough. You don't like it, that's how it was, you know, that's how it was in them days. But yeah, so I was really shocked when I said to my dad, and he goes to me, "How did you get out?" I said, "Like an old white lady." So he went to the laundrette, he said, and she was still in there. And so he was talking to her, and he was vexed that a black man saw me on the floor and walked off, and saw me being jumped by a bunch of Indian gut boys, and he left me there. A young man, and left me there. My dad was vexed. I don't know what happened after that. My dad never spoke about it, but I know my dad don't let shit sleeping dogs lie. He would have found out who it was. But he turned around and he went to the lady and said to her thank you and made sure she was looked after. And he goes, I can't believe he couldn't comprehend that a black man would have left a black boy being jumped by a bunch of young Indian guys. Whether the guy thought we were just messing around, right? But I was on the floor getting my head kicked in, right? And he done fuck all, you know. Me personally, I would have interjected or done something or got a group of people to hustle, but yeah. And people go, how did you remember? Because I remember getting up and my lip was busted and I think my nose was thinking on my eye, something like that. It was bad enough to know, and my shirt was ripped, my dad. And that's what my dad knew there was something wrong. But my mum was like, that's the first time my mum actually said, go and do something. Like, when she says, leave it. But my mum was like, go. And my dad was like, I'm going anyway, kind of thing. But yeah, it's not, violence isn't good. And I'm talking about, I'm doing about pubs. I'm talking about the East London pubs. And I'm getting into the other pubs up in London now. But I wanted to talk about what it was like in East London back in 80s, 70s, 80s. Where I went to in the pub with somebody in there. And then what it was like in the 90s, you know, and having a father like mine, and being here, being looked after. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go on to so it's just it was just really tough. And I realized that people are not, they are there for you, but really they're not, you know. And when you find people that really love you and care about you, you keep them safe. And my dad was just annoyed that it was Indian people that jumped me, you know, foreigners like him. And he was just, he goes, I don't know what this world's coming to, you know. And I would never, I don't trust a lot of people now. I really don't. Whether it's wrong or right, I just don't fucking trust a lot of people. And there's a lot of two-faced people, say that they're down with you, and then the minute they can put a knife in your back, they put a machete in your back instead. Sorry, it's I need to talk about this because it's something that I've been carrying since I was 14. Anyway, just look at that queue. That's why I used to go and get my bagels. So I got some bagels and upper turnover and 2 cheese bagels. Lovely. So I finally made it. Had to park on Hatton Gardens and walking down to Ely Place. Well, I'm going to my first pub to take a picture of, or to get just a film. So, almost there. So the first place I'm going to used to have a pole on it. Not pole, it used to have a maypole. Have a pole, like thingy. And yeah, used to have a maypole, and Sir Walter Raleigh and Queen Elizabeth I apparently danced around the maypole. Yeah. But so this is Ely Place. It's meant to be haunted up here. Let me show you up here actually. It's meant to be haunted by a black dog. Allegedly, this is where what's her name? Oh my gosh, running about Harry Potter got the idea for the black dog. But this abbey, let me show you. See it? Which is nestled, let me get you a distance. Which is nestled between 2 buildings. Between 2 buildings. It looks like number 10, doesn't it? And no building. And this is a bishop's what's the word? Bishop's Palace, part of Bishop's Palace. But where we were going to, you see just up here, let me see if I can put it out. Just here. That's where we're going, but it's shut. Of course it'll be shut because it's a quiet road. And it's anyway, but it's got a pole there and it's got code on it. So this is where we was gonna go. That's just off, and here it is. You can't see it. Further down. We'll have to get here another time. Hey ho. These things are sent to try us. This is the place I really wanted to come and see more than anywhere else. But oh well. Doesn't matter. Let me have a look, see where the next place to go is. I filmed this place before, but I thought it'd be quite amusing to show you this again. With 2 little people. And that's the main church. And that was the church bell you heard earlier. This is St Andrew's in Holborn. But we're going this way. This here. If I show you this here, this is a monastery. This is where I think the nuns are. St Andrew's Vicarage. No, it's not nuns. I think it was nuns. Let me try and get run over. But anyway, this is a vicarage to the church, St Andrews. Number 5. We were not going there, we're going straight down. And see the cameras. If you can see this, you can see you. That's nice. Hi. It's good. It gives what's it called? Protection. So it's still got light. I think it goes dark about 9:30. So I'm trying to get as many in as possible. I've got funny it was East London. I end up getting filming. Let me get off the road. Maybe they're coming for me. Black man with camera in central London. filming cameras. It's really nice, isn't it? It's glass, but you know, it's modern. It's not my type of thing, but it's really imposing. But it's more like peculiar, to be honest. So we're heading towards Bride's Church. We're going to see a pub, which is dates 15th, 14th century, 15th, 16th century. I don't know, one of those. You see there, just there, that steeple, just there. That's Bride's Church. I should be a tour guide. And here on the left. So where we're heading for is Fleet Street. Problem is around here, right? They knocked down all the old buildings and it's lost so much character. So all the character of London seems to be disappearing into some glass monstrosity like that. Anyway, what do I know? And God, this is a site for most of our kids are going to be seeing all the time. And cameras, age of the camera, age of Big Brother. Yeah, let me bring you when I get closer to this pub. So, oh, for crying out loud. That'd be better, wouldn't it? So, there's your bell. This is the second one on my list, so it saves me hunting this one down. Several of the bins there. But this is, so, what? It's got, there's a sign on there as well. You can see it tells me the age. Built by Sir Christopher Wren, probably 400 years ago. That's kind of cool because it's only almost got run over. Look. So I'm mad. So that saves me. That's it. I've got this one to do, and I've done. These are the ones, pubs I was looking for. So Faneuil Bell, and the final one should be just here, which is the Punch, I think. Yeah, just there. There it is. No, that's not it. Give me a minute. Let me just double check. That's Old Albion. According to my map, it should be up here on the right. But we shall have a look. Because you know what I'm like. I wonder if it's down Bride Court. I wonder if it's down here. There's nothing showing here. Give me a minute, let me just double check this. So this is what I'm gonna do. I think it's through here and then at the bottom. I know the bell, it's good, the bells are playing. And you get to see Bride's Lane. This leads to the church of Roebuck for Roebuck down there. I can feel my lot behind me. Is anybody walking behind you guys? Have a look. That's the Black Parrot. So I think it's up here, turn right, and it's on the right. So it's, I think, when I was doing the video for here, I saw a pub. I said, that's really old. It might be this one. Crown and Sugar Loaf. I found the back end. Oh, wait a minute. The back end of the whole bell. Wonderful. Let me just show you what it looks like inside without filming people. So this is the back of the old bell, and this is another one I was looking for, the Crown and Sugar Loaf, which is here. And I think the other ones ran the other side. This is interesting. You know what I'm like. TravellingMatt likes to get. Let's show you this. So this is the sugar loaf. This is, I think this is 17th century. Most of these places are built for when they were constructing, what do you call it, St. Paul's Cathedral. That's why the old ship was done by Christopher for the workers there. But what's that? Oh, there it is. I actually walked past the damn thing. No, what an idiot. What a nut and melt. Old ship, sugar loaf, and the Punch Tavern. I can't believe I actually walked past the damn place. I'm gonna go check out because this has got some history.
Just like how he arrives into the box. He never really just stood there waiting.
So quick look.
So long to pick up his defender.
Little Punch up there. Punch and Julie's. You see Punch and Julie, the Punch. The football's on, guys. And there's Julie.
So there's frustration.
So this is Punch and Judy. I did it. Done all my what's get over my video. I'm so glad. I'm looking like I'm crazy. That's so bloody weird. They got 3 pubs in 3 separate locations in the same precinct. That is really peculiar. So you got Punch and Judy, as you can see up there, look, which is literally opposite this. You see this building here? Back in the 80s, you know, all the newspapers, this used to be the Sun, Daily Mirror, all that. That's what they used to be based in. This is Fleet Street. Ooh, let's try and cross. So, managed to cross without getting run over. That's the first thing. I can actually go, I've done what I needed to do. This was the finish of my pubs, my historic pubs. And I'm kind of glad that I found them all. So thank you God so much, Yahweh, for putting them all together and making it arranged to be like this. I was just lost like kind of thing. And I wasn't sure if, I think I'm this way, if I was going to find them all, or if they're all dotted all over the place. But nice to see that the sugar loaf, the old bell, and a Punch Tavern is all together. So, all good. Nice for me to return back to the Batmobile.